Well, you go right away with the title, right? Patterns of power, and the patterns of power process are the same. But what's very, very, very different is it's not in English. And this is why Whitney and I will not be talking a lot beyond process. And the person whose name should be much bigger on the book in front of her, the Patterns of Power in Espanol, Caroline Sweet, is going to be telling us this. And I have to know she's been good since fourth grade. She's a very smart person because she was my fourth grade student. But she is also what we needed. We needed a bilingual, dual language person who could really approach this in the right way. It was one of our first books to really delve into Spanish, and we had to find somebody that's expert like Caroline Sweet.
Thanks, Jeff. I think you're an expert too.
Well, I was going to say we wanted it to truly be something for bilingual and dual language, so we didn't want it just to be a translation. So
yeah, I think that's one of the most important parts. The literature is selected for dual language bilingual classrooms for building up a bilingual community of writers in an elementary classroom. And so that's the part that I love most is just the freedom I had to choose the literature that I think spoke to students and helps our young writers really thrive and grow. So the part that's the same is definitely the invitational process that Jeff and Whitney developed. And that, I think, is an excellent approach in any teaching space, but especially a space where you're working on language and language acquisition and really reaching and experimenting in a language that maybe at times feels less comfortable or confident for a child.